Roberts from Yo-Yo Yoga School, and today we're going to play a movement, meditation and mindfulness session to the theme of Winter Wonderland. It's that wonderful time of year where we celebrate joy and love and experience all of the festivities of this season, whether that's pretty lights or colorful baubles or gift giving or just celebrating with your family, baking, or any fun tradition at all that you may have in your family. So today we're going to move and stretch, and perhaps that will become one of your traditions too, to move, stretch, breathe, and play together as a family. So what do you like to do during the winter season and the joyful season? I personally love to play in snow. So let's get started and create a winter wonderland by making some snow together. Taking an easy breath in, we're going to reach our hands up nice and high, make fists with the hands. And as you breathe out, let the snowflakes fall down. Wow, it's getting really snowy. Let's make some more. Easy breath in, reach up high, make fists with your hands. And as you breathe out, let the snowflakes fall down. One more. Easy breath in, reach up as high as you can, make fists. And breathing out, let your snowflakes gently fall down. Okay, I think together we made enough snow to create a snowman. Let's move our hands in a circle. We're going to make a big bowl for our first bowl of our snowman. Now when we move our hands like this, we're just moving the air between them, but we start to build some energy. And you might feel that energy. And as you do, we're going to imagine that energy ball you feel between your hands as they move around is a giant snowball. So you tell me when it's big enough for your snowman's first base ball. Mine is. Is yours ready? Okay, let's carefully place it down next to us. And now we're going to make the second ball, which is slightly smaller, for the midsection of our snowman. So let's move our hands around until we get that mid-sized ball. Do you feel it? Yeah, I do too. I think it's about the right size, don't you? Okay, let's place it carefully on top of the first one. And now we need a slightly smaller one for the head. So, moving our hands, collecting our energy ball, till we make a small head for our snowman. Do you have it? I got mine. Okay, let's place it on. Wow, he looks great. I think he needs a hat. What do you think? Let's make a hat. Let's take a breath in, reach up, and breathe out. Oh, we put the hat on ourselves, and the wind blows. Uh-oh, look what happens. Oh, here comes the wind again. It's a really windy day. Oh, the wind's coming again. I think if we actually put the hat on the snowman, it might fit him. What do you think? Let's place the hat on our snowman. And now, I think he needs a scarf. Let's dress him up a little. So we're going to make a scarf, reaching our arms out. Imagine this is our scarf. You can wiggle your fingers like the fringing on the end of your scarves. And now we're going to be the wind. Let's take a breath in, bend one hand in. And as you breathe out, switch, let your scarf blow in the wind. Breathing in and breathing out as the wind blows your scarf. And your breath is the wind. Easy breath in. Breathe out, wind. Blow the scarf. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, blow the scarf in the wind. One more time each side. Easy breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And now, let's stretch both arms back. Imagine the wind taking both arms of your scarf back. Wiggle your fingers. The fringing on your scarf blowing in the wind. And relax your arms. Now we'll wrap that scarf around our snowman. And now, there's something missing. I think he needs a nose. So let's bring our hands together. Press your hands together. Clasp your fingers. And we'll have our pointer fingers sticking up. And we're going to be little carrots growing up out of the ground. Let's reach it. Relax your shoulders. Nice, tall, proud carrots. And up Oh boy, I see a snowman right there, and he wants me to be a nose on his face. No way, I'm gonna get as far away from this snowman as I can. Oh, there's another snowman over there, and he wants me to be on his face. I don't want to be a nose. Do you want to be someone's nose? Oh, here comes another snowman. Oh boy. And another one. Let's get away from these pesky snowmen. They want us to be on their faces and be their noses. Well, I just want to be a carrot. Uh-oh. But now I see a deer. And a deer doesn't want me to be his nose. He wants me to be his lunch. So I'm going to get even further away from him. And there's another deer there. So I'm going to go further away. Oh, what do you think? Would you rather be a deer's lunch, or would you rather be a snowman's nose? Yeah, I'm with you. So let's bring our hands down. I'm going to place that carrot on the snowman's nose. I think that's much smarter to choose to be the nose on a snowman than to be a deer's lunch. Okay, now we made all this snow and a snowman, and some cool weather friends have come out to play with us. Can you imagine what they are? They are our penguin friends. Let's take a breath in, take our penguin arms up, or our penguin wings up, I should say, and breathe out, lower them down. Easy breath in, penguin wings come up. Breathing out, penguin wings come down. One more, easy breath in, reach your penguin wings up, and breathing out, lower them down. And now, penguins, we're going to stand up. Let's come on up, penguins. So standing on our feet, we're going to take our penguin wings up and lower them down. Good. Penguin wings up and slowly lower them down. Last one. Bring them up your wings and come up on your toes, penguins. And breathe out. Come down with your heels and your wings. Breathing in, wings and toes. Come up. Breathing out, lower down. So we're actually lifting our heels, not our toes. I misspoke. Coming up on our toes, taking our wings up. Coming down on our heels, lowering our wings down. One more. Up on your toes, penguins, balance, wings up. And slowly come on down. Okay, let's take our legs wide and our arms wide, and we are giant snowflakes. So stretch, stretch, stretch. And imagine yourself as a beautiful snowflake. Stretch as big as you can, the most giant snowflake you have ever seen. And now let's float, float, float. So just swing as you float. Imagine floating down to the ground. Okay, now I'm going to turn the toes on this leg that way, but I'm keeping these toes facing you. And I'm going to be a floating snowflake. Let's carefully try to keep our shape as we float down and float up. It's a little bit tricky, so when things are tricky, we use our breath, our superpower. So take an easy breath in, and as you breathe out, float on down. Use your breath in to float up, and your breath out to float down. Good job. One more easy breath in, and breathing out, float down. Breathing in, float up, and breathe out, turn your toes. So both sets of toes are facing forward, and now we're going to be a falling snowflake. Are you ready? Breathe in, and as you breathe out, float your snowflake down, 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 and you can bring your arms up and make another snowflake shape. And snowflakes come on up. Stretch, stretch, stretch as wide as you can. And then bring your hands to your hips. We're going to turn the other leg, your other set of toes that way. And these ones will stay facing me. Reach your arms out, snowflakes. Are you ready? And remember that trick with our breath, our superpower. Easy breath in. And then breathing out, we're going to float down. Float, float, float. Easy breath in, come on up. Gently floating as we breathe out. Good. Easy breath in, snowflakes. Nice, relaxing breath out as we float on down. Float on up. Hands to hips. Turn these toes forward. And once again, we're going to float on down. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, float, float, float on down. Reach your arms up, snowflakes. And then slowly roll up. And let's bring our feet together. Jump them together. After playing in the snow, I love something very special this time of year. I love hot chocolate, but I especially love it with a peppermint candy cane. So let's bring our feet together, straighten our legs, and we're going to make a giant peppermint candy cane together. Are you ready? Reach your arms up, hands touch. Take a nice easy breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to bend like a candy cane. Good. Breathe in, come back up to center, and breathe out. Let's go the other way, make another candy cane. Good job. Let's gently go back and forth, making many, 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 many candy canes. Giant peppermint candy canes. Yum. So these will be good after we've been playing in the snow. We can enjoy the peppermint candy canes on their own as a snack or a treat, or we can mix them with our hot chocolate. Let's make one more each side. These yummy, delicious peppermint candy canes. Come back to center, bring your hands down. We're going to rub our hands together and make them a little bit warm, because hot chocolate is warm, but also that taste of peppermint. If you've tasted it, tastes a little bit warm in your mouth, right? That strong minty, it's got a strong minty taste, but it also has a little bit of warmth to it. So we're going to make our hands nice and warm. And then we're going to imagine we have peppermint breath, because we're a giant peppermint candy cane. We must have peppermint breath, right? So take a breath in, and then breathe it out into your warm hands. Doesn't that feel like peppermint breath to you? Let's do it again. Warm hands, easy breath in, and as you breathe out into your hands, enjoy that warmth that you've created. One more, easy breath in, and breathe out. Okay, so it's not just peppermint candy canes that I love this time of year, but any time of year, I love wrapped candy. It's kind of like a gift, and inside the gift wrap is the reward, the piece of candy. So we are going to turn ourselves into a piece of wrapped candy. Are you ready? So we're going to drop our hips. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to drop my butt back a little like I'm sitting in a chair. And I reach my arms up, and then I'm going to lift one leg over the other and wrap my legs like a piece of candy wrapper. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my arms and crossing my elbows and making myself into a wrapped piece of candy. Whoa! Now, you can keep the toes of your lifted leg, you can keep the toes on the ground like a little kickstand, or you can wrap them around your leg like a tightly wrapped piece of candy. Just see what works for you. And I'm going to turn to face you, and we'll do it on the other side. Are you ready? So drop your butt back and lift the other leg over. You can wrap it around if you want, or you can have your toes on the floor. Just see what works for you. And we're going to wrap our arms. Good. Look at these pieces of candy. Yum, yum, yum. Then we're going to unwrap the candy, and we're going to wrap it the other way. Whoa! Good. Let's unwrap the candy, and let's wrap it the other way. Good. Whoa! Let's unwrap the candy. One more. We're going to wrap it the other way. Good. And let's unwrap it. Last one. Let's wrap it the other way. Whoa! Good job. You did awesome. Let's unwrap our candy. Shake it out. So now we are going to grow a tree, because this time of year You may not have one in your house, but you may see them around in the neighborhood, in the parks, in public spaces, trees with pretty lights. So we're going to grow a Winter Wonderland tree. It's called an evergreen tree. So we're going to come down and make ourselves into a tiny, tiny, tiny seed. And we're slowly going to come up, getting ready to sprout up out of the ground. Let's slowly, carefully, mindfully move our tree up into our tree shape. And we're going to get tricky. We're going to stand on one leg. So we've got our tree trunk and our tree shape, a triangular tree shape. Look at this. What beautiful trees. Wow. Now remember what I said about your breath. It's your superpower. Even when you're an evergreen tree, you need your breath. If having the foot up this high is tricky, you can bring it down to your low leg or your ankle. You can even have the toes on the floor. So just find the shape that works for you, and we'll make our tree. Good. So let's slowly bring our hands down. Let's try it on the other side. Maybe the other side is a little bit different. Maybe it's easier, maybe it's harder, but it will help us to balance our bodies. Good. Okay. So let's make our tree. Now, how about we hang some ornaments? Can we move our arms and hang some ornaments? Good. And now be still. Good. And what about some twinkling lights? Let's squeeze our hands and release them. Squeeze and release. Imagine being twinkling lights. Can you reach them up high? Whoa. Good. And let's switch and do the other side. Good. We're going to do some twinkling lights on this side. Squeeze your fingers and then release them. Imagine these beautiful flashing lights. You can take them up high to the top of the tree. Take them down low by the bottom of your tree. Good. And let's do one more time on the other side. So imagine you're a Winter Wonderland tree. Pretty lights. Good. Make your lights glow. Good. You're doing amazing. What beautiful trees. And let's lower that foot down and just be a tall tree. So we're going to spread our fingers wide and imagine the shape of our tree. Now we're going to wrap some lights and some tinsel around the tree, make it even prettier. Are you ready? So let's take a breath in, reach up, and breathe out. Come on down. Cover ourselves with more tinsel and lights. Take a breath in and breathe out. Cover yourself in lights. One more easy breath in and breathe out. Cover yourself in lights and tinsel. Okay. So now I'm going to come down my belly. On your bellies, we're going to make some more candy canes. So bend like a candy cane and come on down. Breathe in, imagine that peppermint smell as you reach up and make another candy cane. And breathe out as you come down. One more, breathing in. Imagine you're a peppermint candy cane. And breathe out, come on down. Now we're going to do some baubles on the tree. So make some baubles and you can gently roll or just lift up and make that round shape like a bauble. And now we're going to make another bauble. So the baubles are those round colorful balls you see on some of the trees. Curl up into a bow. slowly. Let's make our way onto our back. Ready to hang some stockings. So some people hang stockings, and during this season of the Winter Wonderland season of joy and love, little treats and gifts get placed in those stockings. So let's try it. Coming onto our backs, we're going to lift our legs up, flex the feet, and hang our stockings. So imagine your stockings hanging on the fireplace. And now we're going to have them dance. We're going to point and flex as our stockings dance on the fireplace, waiting to be filled with goodies and treats. And we can make some circles, both directions, and make our feet smile. Take the feet out to the side, bring them back. Take your toes out to the side. Look, your feet are smiling. Bring them back. One more, smiley feet, bring them back. And now we're going to fill our stockings. So sitting up, we have our feet out. What are we going to fill our stockings with? I think some hot chocolate sticks. So they're those sticks with solid chocolate, and you put them in a cup and pour some milk and hot water, and they melt into a yummy hot chocolate. So let's make that together. Let's reach up and get some hot chocolate sticks, and we're gonna fill our stockings with those. Take a breath in and breathe out. Let's fill our stockings with hot chocolate sticks. Now, what would you like to add? I'm thinking some hard candy, so some more candy, wrapped candy. What would you like to add? Okay, are you ready? Let's take a breath in, reach up, and breathe out. We're going to place, I'm placing hard candy. You can place whatever you like in your stockings. One more, something will gently, I'm actually going to do more hard candy, if you can believe that, more wrapped candy. But you can put whatever you like in. Let's take a breath in, reach up, and breathe out. We're going to fill our stockings with all of those goodies. Ooh, we have some more candy. Look at this. Let's come on our backs. And we're going to wrap our legs like candy, wrap our arms like candy. We're going to tap our elbows and our knees, and then bring our fingers and our toes down. Trying to unwrap the candy and put the candy down. Unwrap the candy, put the candy down. One more, unwrap the candy, put the candy down. And now let's switch. Other leg on top, other arm on top. And we're going to unwrap the candy, put the candy down. Unwrap the candy, put the candy down. One more, unwrap the candy, put the candy down. Okay. Now for my favorite. Every time that this time of year comes around, next to the peppermint candy canes and the hot chocolate, my next favorite thing or tradition is gingerbread people. Are you ready to bake some gingerbread people with me? So we have our bowl, and we're going to stir up our dough. So stirring your dough nice and carefully, making sure all the ingredients are combined well. And switch directions. And as you're stirring, take some nice big breaths in, imagining all of those smells of the sugar and the spices. For your gingerbread people. It smells so good. Okay, now we need to roll out our dough. Let's roll out our dough. And once your dough is rolled, stretch your legs wide. Rest your arms on the floor, cutting out the shape of our gingerbread people. And be nice and still. Imagine your gingerbread people baking. And imagine those smells and aromas. Every breath in. Fresh gingerbread people. You can smell, smell, smell. And relax. Smelling the fresh gingerbread people with every breath in. And relax. And staying where you are, you can bring your hands on your belly and breathe in, feeling your belly expand, imagining it full of candy canes and hot chocolate and yummy gingerbread people. And every breath out, relax. Breathing in, gingerbread people, hot chocolate, peppermint candy canes. Yum, breathe out, relax. One more, breathing into your belly gets full. Imagine it full of gingerbread people. And relax. Hug your knees in. We are going to play in the snow again. So we're going to rock and roll like a snowball. Rock and roll like a snowball. And then finding your way on your back again. Taking your arms and legs out like a snow angels and making snow angels on the ground. Imagine the cool snow and the beautiful snow angel you're creating. And then be nice and still. Staying on your back. Stay nice and relaxed with your eyes closed. I'm going to sit up to offer a little sleepy time story, but you stay relaxing, resting in the snow. Unless you choose, of course you're welcome to sit up and enjoy this story with me sitting up. But I do recommend laying on your back, snow angels, and imagine just resting in the snow. And just as we were earlier, imagine your body is as soft and as light as a snowflake. And imagine it just gently floating through the sky. You are weightless and beautiful and unique and perfect. And just imagine being as light and soft as a snowflake. Free, floating through the sky. Effortless and easy. And imagine just gently floating. Perhaps eventually gently settling on the ground. You can feel the surface beneath you of the floor. Just relax into it. Imagine now your snowflake is melting. Your whole body just getting softer and softer and softer. Just like a snowflake melting in the sun. Feel your body become fluid, like water, melting snow. Relaxed. Imagine your whole body could just spread out on the floor. It's so relaxed and fluid like water. And then whenever you're ready, either laying down or sitting up, you can flutter your eyes open. And we'll make a little bit of snow together just to finish up our Winter Wonderland. Take a breath in, reach up to the sky, make fists, and breathe out, let the snowflakes fall down. Two more, easy breath in, reaching up high, and breathing out, let the snowflakes fall down. Last one, easy breath in, reach up, and breathing out, let the snowflakes fall down. I hope you had fun exploring Winter Wonderland movement, meditation and mindfulness with me. I had a blast with you, and I hope however you celebrate, you enjoy the joy and love of this season and have a lot of fun with your family and friends. I'll see you next time.